Hello, everyone. It's Susan. I would like to talk to you today about Google Classroom's newest feature. You can take your form data, so the quiz, the test that you have created in Forms, and you can import that now into Google Classroom. So let's take a look. First of all, you want to go to forms.google.com and create your quiz or your test. So go ahead and make sure that you have your title. You want your instructions next. And then before you start creating your questions, go over here to the settings, click on settings. You have general, you have presentation, and you have quizzes. Click on quizzes and then move this over to make it a quiz. You have quiz options, so make sure that you are looking at your quiz options. You choose whether you want this immediately released after submission or later after manual review. And then you can choose what your respondents can see. So you can check correct answers or point values if you would like. Once you have chosen that, then click Save. Now you need to create your questions. So the first question I can say is, what color is the sky on a sunny day? Pretty easy. So let's say option 1 is blue. Option 2 will be red. Option 3 will be yellow. And option 4 will be purple. Scroll down a little bit more and you can click on answer key. So click on that. And the first thing you want to do, you can see up here in the green, it says choose the correct answers. So I'm going to go ahead and choose blue as my answer. And then I'm going to go ahead and change my points. This one is going to be worth 1 point apiece. And then once I've done that, then I can go back to click edit question, and then I can move on to my next one. Before you do that though, you probably want to make that a required question. So now that you've done that, I'm going to click to a finished test where my Already Intel students have already taken this test. And you can see that I have their responses. So I have 8 responses for this test, and I can see who has taken the test and their data, but I also want that data to go into Classroom. So I would go ahead and move that data to my Classroom. So I want to go open up Classroom. Here are your classes. Get into the class that you want to move the data into, and you can see that I have already added this as an assignment. So they had the practice test as an assignment. You can see I have 6 done and 2 not done. One student is coming in this period that may get done right now, and the other student is me. I haven't done my student part yet. So go ahead and click on this, and you can see that I have these students that have done this. So I'm going to click on Import Grades. It says, are you sure you want to import the grades from the practice test? These importing grades will overwrite the current grades in the classroom. Okay, but before we do that, you need to go back over here, and this is ungraded, and then you choose the number of points that you want that to be. So I had 2 questions on that, so I'm going to make that worth 2. So I'll go back here to import grades, and yes, I think I'm ready to do that now. I click on import, and it just takes a minute. It's importing. And once that is done, we can look over here. There we go. So once that's done, you can look over here to the left, and you can see that the students that returned the test, returned my form, these grades are now in here. The ones that did not do it, that's Susan girl again, and then Braden, like I said, he's coming in this next period, so he will complete that as well. So now I have my quiz or test questions in here. It still doesn't talk to Skyward, so you still need to take these scores and add them into your grade book, but I'm hoping that sometime in the near future, Classroom will talk to Skyward. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I'm super excited to use this, and I hope you are too. Have a great day.